Ismail, thank you finally for getting a hold of you.
Thank you.
Yes, you're a hard person to find.
You know.
I see, even though you're not hiding. Great. My proportion for this piece of work is to talk about the English language development in the Algerian community.
Okay.
With every single individual, regardless of the occupation that they have or the vocation that they have, as long as they relate English to them and their personal life and say that the personal courses, life challenges as well. And I think it's a blast having an interview with you. You know what I mean?
Pleasure is mine.
All right, thank you. I think you share my vision, and you share the fact that we have to do it, and we have to talk about the footage that you've experienced before, and the things that you've performed concerning sports, even though they were all volunteering works of you. I think we should kickstart with the whole interview without further ado, right?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, this is how it goes. Thank you. Following the strides, let's say you took to acquire the language by yourself, and I would not doubt that, right? Whatsoever circumstances, right? And the means you've utilized so far. Could you talk to me about the candid, or let's say honest acts of approaching the English language?
Yes, well, I have always been interested in the idea of being you can say an active individual who does things before captured by the sense of failure and letting go of things,
Great, that is great. I could not agree more.
Thank
Right.
you. And the way I see it, English was like a backbone for me, if you can say this,
Okay.
to kickstart the full comprehension that the things I relate myself to,
All right.
and how the world perceives them.
All right. Good. So there is another vision to you.
Yes.
Right.
This could only be managed through acquiring English.
All right. That is correct. Basically.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I mean, to be honest,
All right.
I feel very ardently related to being an athletic person,
All
to
right.
everything I ever pushed myself through so far.
Great.
And because being a part of such a gigantic community of sports around the globe,
Mm-hmm.
this kind of worked like an acolyte for me.
So it was great to you.
Yes,
All right.
to begin learning it zealously
All right. Good.
and actually achieve something while competing with other multi-figures of the same orientation.
All right. Very good, Ismail. I see that you have a very sincere vision.
Yes, I do.
And a very good, deep, let's say, profound aim that you wish to attain eventually when you acquire English and you go abroad.
Yes,
In
I hope.
accordance with the things that you do, I think you will get it one day. I think you will get it.
I
Very
hope
good,
that-
man.
I
Thank
hope
you.
that, thank you.
Thank you. You're an enthusiastic person with so much on your mind, and I believe that to put it into perspective, activism and the persona, especially your persona, do get along decidedly. And the more you push yourself through the things that you do, the better you feel qualified and content for it. There's some kind of self-satisfaction into everything that you do. In accordance with your age, I think you will achieve something in the aftermath of developing things, especially English. Okay. Can you please talk to me about the parts that you do, or let's say the way you relate yourself to, I don't know, hosting for events or college events, let's say.
Well, I can say that through the volunteering act that I did for sport events, as well as the fact that I have gone through several representatives of organizing events and actually hosting for other upcoming ones.
Great, man, that's great.
Yes, it really does feel magnificent doing such things with a one thing in mind. the experience, it's not expanding. This is the word I was searching for. The expanding of my experience.
Great, amazing.
And seeking through.
All right.
Let's say to be able to unfold a whole different management to them by beginning to try for English representations to the proportions of the events I already performed.
Great. I see that you have a sense of experience within the things that you've done before, and you wish to, let's say, excel in them by adding English.
You can say that, yeah.
Great, that's amazing. I hope you take it very seriously, because once you make it, you won't be able to get back here and apply for, let's say, silly ass representations, right? Especially, you always pitch in with the right staff. And that's how it goes to me. That's the spirit. You always pitch in with the right staff from every single different square of visioning things. Great.
Thank you.
Which is a very good thing, Ismail. As long as my questions go very deep, and this is just another intriguing question of mine, as long as you keep on clinging to what you're doing as of now, and by that I mean every single thing that keeps you hectic and wholesome. Right.
Okay.
Right? Ismail, are you willing to develop further levels even though you're pretty much busy and barely thread your way through? Keeping up with the athletic routine that you happen to admire so dearly. What do you have to say about this? You're a very busy person, right? Especially as a teacher.
Yeah.
And as I know before that, I can barely get a hold of you, right? This is kind of a funny thing to say. In an interview, in a very good, decent interview.
Well,
Okay.
I will answer this question by saying that my ultimate goal is to go in abroad to continue my PhD next year, inshallah,
Inshallah.
in geology.
Hopefully it works.
Thank you. And by this, there is a chance to develop in my sports, we can say sports career, by participating in events like there is a race in Spain. It's a trail race.
Okay.
I'm willing to participate in
Alright.
the next summer, inshallah.
Inshallah. What is this called, Ismail?
It's called Vichy race. It's a trail race for I think 36 kilometers in the
Great.
Spain mountains.
Spain.
It's very hard.
It sounds like Tour de France to me when you talk about it that way.
Yes.
Yes.
But there is no bikes or something. You depend only on your feet and you know.
Great. So it's a toil. It's a hard work.
Yeah, it's a
Great.
hard one.
And it suits your persona.
I hope so.
Good.
And the second one, I'm willing to participate in the Ironman race, which going to take place in Morocco, exactly in Marrakesh. It's a big event. It's a multi-international race. There is a lot of participants around the globe.
So many figures will come to participate in this event.
Yeah. And
Great. And you're going to be one of them.
I hope so.
All right, good. Do you have further things to add concerning both PhD abroad and sports abroad as well? Let's say out the vicinity of Algeria.
I think that one of the most things that motivates me every day to do this big step in my personal life is knowing that I can do this by learning English.
Yes.
And by only learning English. It's the key. The language, it's the key to how we can say it, to overcome
Bridge things.
Yeah, or
Put things together.
yes, or we can say to overcome your fears, because there is a lot of people who have a lot of how we can say gifts, but
they push them away.
yes, by how we can say it,
They don't appreciate the gifts that they have.
yes, and they didn't know that there is only one thing they can do to achieve their goals or something. and it's the language. It's like, how we can say it, it's like a wall. You have to break that wall to pass and achieve your goals.
Okay.
And
Get
to-
past your
Yes,
get
and-
past your wall and do it.
Yes, and
Great.
the key or the weapon to pass that wall, it's the language. And
Yes.
in our generation, or in our case, it's the English.
All right, good.
We
Especially
find
in our vicinity, that is Algeria.
yeah,
Hmm.
we find English in every domain right now. It's the first language in the world. We use it everywhere, and every time we face a problem,
Mhm.
the first language we use it's English
Great.
to communicate with any other
Human
person.
being around the globe.
Yes. I think
Great.
so.
This is amazing. This is very, very amazing. I like the perspective you just put it right now. It's very professional. Professional view and your persona as well. Very good, Ismail. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ismail, let's be personal.
Okay.
Let's be personal a little bit. Who do you have to be grateful to when it comes to the provision of such blast? And by that I mean timing and support. Like, is there anybody who is actually rendering such spirits to you, or you just work your butt off because you believe, right? You're a person who believes, and also because you think you can achieve something out of the festivity, the fact that you're always busy, and as well as the festivity that you're living right now, if I may say. Okay.
Well, this is a very hard question for me.
Why is that?
Because in the beginning of all this, I didn't get that much support,
Great.
especially from my closest. And but with time,
Mhm.
and when the results started to appear,
Great.
we can say that they changed their mind and they saw something in me
Mm-hmm.
that makes them believe in me
Okay.
and supports me in every single thing that I do right
Great.
now,
So
especially my family, my parents.
Okay, so when they saw the results, they instantly started believing in you. They didn't question you anymore.
You can say this, yeah,
Great.
because especially when we live in an environment where there is a lot of things that you don't have, and you need to be creative to do what you want to do, no matter what you are facing. There is
Any
a lot,
price?
yeah, there is a lot of struggle. There is a lot of equipment that I don't have, and I will not have, because it's impossible to.
It's simply because of the environments, man.
Yeah, it's the environment.
Mm-hmm.
But all this could be, how we can say it, could be, we can pass all this,
Okay, you can
If-
get past all of this.
yes, if you are into this thing and you have that mindset that I need to, you
Right.
need to tell yourself
But you have to do this every day.
no matter what, because no one else will do it for you.
All right, great.
And
I like it.
I think that the whole key is the consistency of the work,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to believe in yourself.
Right.
In yourself. No one else will believe in you if you are not believing in yourself,
Great.
and you need to work hard. The
So I think it's working harder.
Yes, the work. I think that the main thing that you need to work on it is the word.
It's the word itself, right?
Work. Yes, you
Yes.
need to work your butt off every day to achieve what you are hoping for.
Okay, I don't think this is quite sufficient concerning gratitude. What about friends? Let's talk about friends. I mean, you've talked about your parents, and you said that they did not believe in you, and once they saw the results, they instantly started believing in you, right?
Yes.
We talked about this, and you've made this clear before, as I'm a friend of yours. What about friends? Those who, let's not say sit behind your butt. Those who go along the odyssey that you take the trip that you do. What about them? Have they been ever like grateful
Well,
to what you're doing?
I
Have they
have-
been supportive?
I have a lot of friends, And you know, when people see you starting to do something they are not usually
Or familiar with.
Mm-hmm. They will start to, how you can say it?
They demean what you do.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a part of them, they didn't believe in me,
Mhm.
and they still...
Let's say they did not believe in the odyssey
Yes.
that you were taking. Okay.
We can say it.
Okay.
And there is...
And some of them did.
Some of them actually did, and I am so grateful for them. They are, like we said, they are my right hand.
Okay, great.
I am really grateful for them. Yes.
All right, thank you very much, mate.
Thank
You know, I wouldn't go further than this. Okay, you're obviously working so hard, considering everything. The way you talk right now in the interview, which is a good thing. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for having me, Ismail.
Thank you so much, my teacher, my friend Sufyan.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity to share with you my experience, my little experience.
Okay,
in,
hopefully it grows up in the future.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you.
And I hope all the success for this project and the success for you in your professional life, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you, Ismail.